我被一群找活路的人吵醒，在不起眼的天桥下，50岁年纪的人像货物一样被挑选。这里有我不敢看的现实，却是他们的日常。你今年多大了，哥？
我今年快60了。
那你们早晨几点到这儿呢
3点。
大姨，您多大岁数了
？19啊。
您都是在这儿等工地是吗？
这是打米施工。
这一天的话能挣多少钱呢？你们在这儿？
挣个生活费的，还能多好？100多块钱。
我发现在这里的人都说自己是59岁，后来才知道60岁是一道坎儿，过了就不会有人选择。这种善意的谎言，只是为了能让老板挑选上自己，给家里多挣一点钱。你们是天天有活干吗？
有人3天只干1天喽。
有的不要女的。
为啥呢？
女的没有男的有劲呗。
我刚走近就被他们层层围住，问我有没有活路。他们一个劲儿地推销自己，说自己很勤快，也很便宜，什么活都能干。我说只是路过，他们才怯生生地走开，脸上带着一丝的失落。每个人都背着一个被撑得鼓鼓的包，我以为是从家里边带来的早饭，可里边却是铲子和钳子。他们说找不到活路就不吃早饭。他们坐在路边发呆，怔怔地望着马路的方向。但凡有个穿着比他们体面的人出现在大众视野里，都会被团团围住。大姨，这粥多少钱一碗啊
？2块钱2。
大叔，刚给您买了碗粥，新的，来，您接着。
是。
您今年多大年纪了，叔？
刚好60。
60岁不应该退休了吗？
退休还退休。
大叔把工作称为活路，为了一家人的生活，4点就起床来这儿等活，没什么学历，却已经上了年纪，能售卖的只有一身的力气。
这都是农民工，都是起早贪黑，都蛮辛苦的。
阿姨和我说，为了供孩子上学，她每天5点就来这边等活，可凌晨吵醒他们的又岂止是生活？很多人在这里根本舍不得吃早饭。一个阿姨一直在喝水充饥，手里的钱被掰成了一块又一块的在用。于是我找到了附近的早餐店，买了100份早餐。他们也快步的聚集起来，依旧和找活路一样，生怕抢不到。取走后不停的和我说着谢谢。
谢谢。
这烧饼2块钱一个，但是非常香。
吃着饭，他们说起了他的故事。从老家到这里300公里路，为了省钱，找了一个200块1个月的单间，已经快1个月找不着活干了。
我们不多是家里没收入，这有的有4天回，找不到事，没有要人呐。
凌晨6点，找到活路的人高兴地坐着车离开，而那些剩下的人只能眼巴巴地望着，不知所措地干等着。没有被选上，就意味着今天没了活路。我们不应该只。
So what happens is, I guess you're not reading the subtitles. In Wuhan, so a very wealthy, developed city where COVID comes from.
Yes, that's where COVID originated from.
Yes, that's where they made it.
Yeah.
Or where it was released.
And it was released out of the lab, yeah.
So you have countless old elderly people, 50s, 60s, maybe up to 70s in the 70s, because they have to go find part-time work. They have to wake up at 3 a.m., bring their own tools to do hard labor construction.
Yeah.
And then the bosses will come and select the people they want, and a lot of them get left behind and not. So they waste their entire day outside waiting for a boss to come select them for a day job.
Yep.
Grueling labor. These are old people, like I said.
Yeah.
Right? They have to bring their own tools, and they're doing it so they can send their kids to school, because school's not free in communist China.
No, it's not.
They have to pay for their family back home in these villages that they don't earn anything.
Yeah, and that's why they're all here, is because there's no opportunity in the countryside. There are no jobs that are available. They have to come to the cities, and they have to sit like day laborers.
And there's no retirement. The government can't give that. There's no government that says, here's your $1,000 a month. Go sit at home. You're old now. You can.
There's
relax.
no EBT. There's no food
No,
stamps.
there's not that
there's no
stuff.
SNAP.
I don't understand why people think that China has socialist benefits.
Yeah, it's not.
It's just in a dictatorship.
Yes, it's a really weird, crony, capitalist, strange dictatorship set up over there. And it's horrible to see, because this guy's being nice. He's going and buying some of the breakfast.
Great. And he's exposing it.
He's showing it because it's a reality. This is the reality of China, is that there is no social net to look after these people. No. And they're, like the woman said, they can work for an entire day and maybe earn 100 RMB. What is that in dollars?
$15 bucks.
Yeah.
They're in a
So they
basket.
can go work an entire day. That's what you get paid for an hour working at
They're not
McDonald's.
By the way, they're not getting paid for sitting there at 3 a.m. waiting
No.
to get selected. That's if they get picked and they get
Yes.
to go do hard labor all day.
Yeah, if you get to go work all day, you might get $15. It's the reality of China. So when you see all these posts glazing China about it's the future, it's amazing, socialism works, it's so great, just remember that that's not true. That's just outward propaganda because you're not supposed to be able to post things like this. I hope this guy doesn't
No,
get
I hope
into
he's
trouble.
fine because what he says is very poignant here. He says
Yeah.
we shouldn't just pay attention to the struggling college students because the youth unemployment, they stopped counting.
Yes, yeah.
Nobody can get jobs anymore.
Right.
But most people are talking about master's degree students coming out of college.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
It's horrible,
But
yeah.
nobody's paying attention to the grandparents that are trying to get picked up to do a day job and then not getting picked half the time.
Yeah, yeah.
To do hard labor.
You see, they're all lying about their age as well.
Yeah.
They're saying, oh, I'm 59, because if you're over 60, they don't pick you because
won't.
they don't think you're strong enough.
Yep.
So you have to keep, you're 64 and you're like, oh, I'm 59, you know? Yeah.
看到工作困难的大学生，也应该看到这些连活着都困难的农民工，不求理解苦难，至少不要把尖刀刺向两手空空的一身布衣之人。临走时这里依旧人山人海，醒来的人不知道发生了什么，而经历了无数个夜晚找活路的他们才知道，原来比生活
This is
更
not a
难的
developed country
是
with
生
social
存。
programs.
No.
There's been some people that have been really nice.
Yeah, this guy went out early to give baozi, steamed buns, and doujiang, which is like soy milk,
The elderly
to
workers
the elderly street sweepers that are working at like 3 a.m.
that are about to lose their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they make nothing.
Yep.
These guys are making nothing.
Yep.
They're never going to own property. They're never going to have a life.
Yep.
Right? I mean, they send a lot of their money back home.
Yep.
So that like I said, their grandkids can go to school.
Yep. That's a pretty sad state of affairs. And look, the reason we're showing this is we're not trying to bring it down or over you guys here. It's just to combat the insane amount of propaganda that's going on right now to try and pretend as if China has everything sorted out and that China's a shining example and China's better than the West, because it's not true. It's not. It's not better for the people of China. And because these problems are not allowed to be shown, they get swept under the rug on purpose, just like the kidnapped children. The problems of the people never get sorted because it's an embarrassment to China. If they were to acknowledge it and to deal with these problems, they would be embarrassed on the world stage. So they rather sweep it under the rug and hope these people just disappear.
Very, very dystopian.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Because the future is only getting worse. That's the issue. China's not getting wealthier. Jobs are going away.
Yes.
And there's no safety net for these people.
Basically, what you have right now is you have a bunch of companies that are taking foreign investment and making toys, shiny toys, and people
eating chicken
think
wings in
China's,
space.
China. Everyone thinks China's living in the future.
Yeah.
It's not, though. It's built on a bunch of hollow derivative tech, stolen tech, basically.
Yeah,
It's
trillions of
not-
dollars of IP theft.
Yeah, it's not all
Alibaba
that.
and IP thieves.
Yes, Alibaba and the IP thieves, dude. we gotta bring him back. I'll make a soundbite out of him. Anyway,
This guy's doing great stuff. We can fast forward here.
yeah, I think it's important that there are some good Samaritans going
We
and
want to
helping.
highlight that. We want to highlight
Yeah.
the positives.
We do, because we totally believe in
Go
this.
back.
Okay.
I thought this is an important clip because delivery drivers, like I said, all these jobs are going away. So now people are becoming delivery drivers for these companies that do takeout food, right?
Yes.
Because that one can't be, they're starting to be replaced, but they're not quite there yet.
Yes, I mean, you saw those robotic delivery vehicles.
Yeah, so this clip is going around. This dad doing deliveries and his daughter's on the back doing homework. Watch.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. I've seen lots of clips like this
Yeah.
because they take their kids with them to work. It's the only way. And then they'll drop them off at school later,
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of heartbreaking.
It is, actually.
But
It
you know,
makes
that's
me sad.
look, that's the reality. I grew up in the third world. I grew up in South Africa. I've seen terrible poverty my entire life. I've been in situations where I've been in terrible poverty. I understand it, and I have a great amount of empathy and compassion for the people that are struggling. And that's why what we do is important to me, is because I'd like to shine a spotlight on what's happening in China, because the only way it's ever going to get fixed is if people talk about it and acknowledge that it is a problem in the first place.
Yes.
You know?
I remember you left my spirit with you high as all I feel.
You don't want to have, if you're...
It's not too bad.
Watch it in private if you'd be embarrassed.
Welcome to 中国志.
where we give you the squeeze on the latest juice from China. Do not squeeze too hard.
So how about my friend the wood snake?
James McNeil is demonstrating genital weightlifting. He is lifting approximately 200 pounds.
Just in case.
Yeah, we don't know about that.
Sexual desire more than a physically
Yes.
out of shape body.
男性黑猩猩是1992年10月12号在北京动物园